afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now batting, Darren Obradovich. And we are ready
Leading
for some daytime baseball.
For Minnesota, the shortstop, Darren.
Ready, here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they hate D'Lo. This is not the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D'Lo getting to 500 on this home team.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now to the plate, Sean Obradovich. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm a little concerned with the play of Byron Buxton right now. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Looked at for
I got
ball
2 on
number
the
2.
count.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Meadows is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch, he knows how to control the running game, and most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down. There's going to be a call to the 10. Sure.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around third and being waved on home. He'll score, and the Tigers have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you're giving one up to the guys in the dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Ball left outside. This is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lopez. Has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs. He's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-1 the count now. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle out there.
Obradovich. Right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH.
The designated hitter.
And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready on 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. He off from yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. At the plate, Obi Obradovich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with the fastball. Strike 2. One out, nobody on.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row, back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead, 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Out. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... So striding forward now, Spencer Thomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Goes in time, and that's at number 1. Here's Javier Baez. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now a fastball off the plate away. Ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Comes up with it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Jake Rogers. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Popped him up. Robinson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
Off for Minnesota, the left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Bader.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. Just definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bader on at first, nobody out. There goes the runner. Got him swinging to throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Now certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. In now, Darren Obradovich. He ripped a triple to open up the game. Here's the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Falling for it, Meadows. Play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power back they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the number one problem they have to address going forward. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. You try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. You better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and that's going to stop him.
Now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Stepping in now, Zach Short. Sacrifice attempt here. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Into the box, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now
next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run from third.
Now that is a big hitter.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Lays off 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Tigers get just the 1. 3 innings. leading off the inning. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
This is line to left. Number 60 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup. And he flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batter. The third base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Royce Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Spencer Thomason. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Next up for Detroit, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Grounded to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, it's Rogers.
Rogers.
I'm out.
And a step off. First pitch of the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And he can't pick it up cleanly.
He's out.
Great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Down in order go the Tigers. They still lead it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brooks Lee.
Stepping into the box, Brooks Lee. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Obradovich gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off 2-2 now. And there he goes towards second. Still even at 2-2. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they'll tag him out here at first. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine rope. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled straight back. Bader is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. 1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bader is there. 1 out.
Now back.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 60. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in third as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman.
Standing in, Zach Short. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ball 1 fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they're unable. Leading off the inning, Ryan Jeffries, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jeffries.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed East and West really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ryan Jeffries goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Obradovich.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another. Batter out with strike one. Here it comes. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Byron Buxton will be next. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now we'll snap one off the back, but the runner's back easily. Obradovich leads off first with 1 away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3. But meanwhile, the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Austin Meadows. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Obradovich is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now it'll be the 4-hole Riley Green. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
0-1's the
Strike
count.
1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
High and deep to right. Obradovich facing back with a drag to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
And that'll bring up Torres. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Spencer Thomas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball, up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he cuts down a wall.
The batter, number 9.
There's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in the back next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box.
Got him. The throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Tigers. Stepping up now, Dan Robinson. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
One run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Meadows is there to put it away for out number 1. Next for Minnesota, Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's the ball.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Colby Obradovich. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
Too
that's
low,
the ball.
1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Zero.
Ball and 2 strikes. So a ball and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Rogers.
Leading
Try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jake Rogers.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Jeffries gathers. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Nope.
A ball and no strike.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Obradovich is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Number 60.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 60. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Swinging one infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, Zero.
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game.
1-1.
That's awesome.
Fastball well outside. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48.
Leading off the inning, Brooks Lee. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Flying to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Stepping in, Harrison Bader. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Number 22. Move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Green is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Stepping in, Ryan Jeffries. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Alex Healy will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Healy.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The Tigers maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The count now at 2-2. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And strike three called as he said, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Twins are set down.
Your attention,
22
please.
will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Alex Healy will stay in the ball game and she'll likely do the catching from here out.
Leading up for the Tigers, the right fielder, Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat.
This game for the team.
Fastball taken for strike one.
0-1.
Number 5, Alex Healy.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now back.
Next to the Tigers cleanup hitter,
Riley
Green. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now back. The designated
Next will be the designated hitter. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
This is foul right side. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers as the lead remains 3-1. Jose Alvarez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 52, Jose.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Aaron Obadango.
Outside.
Needing to get something going here. 1-0. Left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder,
So striding in, Byron Buxton. Over 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if he doesn't go right back to that spot.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2.
Next to Minnesota, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Obadango. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. On the first to take care of them, and the Tigers break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rival.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfest. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the AL Central, the Nats knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-1. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-0. The New York Mets swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-2. The Angels got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-3. Ronald Acuna Jr. had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping Atlanta get the victory against the Pirates 9-1. He is currently among the National League slugging percentage leaders. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-0. The Philadelphia Phillies put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Chicago Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.